Nighttime leg cramps, tingling feet that jolt you awake, that heavy, dragging sensation in your legs by the evening. Your doctor probably told you to take magnesium, right? And maybe it gave you a little relief, but the same problems keep returning. Here's what most doctors don't tell you. Magnesium only targets the symptom, not the true root cause. There's another vitamin that actually helps restore blood flow to your legs, and it's been right in front of you this whole time. I'm Dr. Matthew Brooks, and in the next 14 minutes, I'm going to show you why magnesium doesn't go far enough for leg circulation and reveal the one vitamin that works at the source of the problem. This isn't about picking one over the other. It's about understanding what your body truly needs to rebuild healthy blood flow after 60. Before we jump in, leave a comment telling me where you're watching from and whether you've tried magnesium for leg cramps. Did it help? Did the relief actually last? I want to hear what happened for you. And hit that subscribe button because I share practical health strategies like this every week to help you thrive after 60. Let's begin by talking about magnesium, because you need to understand why it's not the complete solution people assume it is. Magnesium has become the default recommendation for leg cramps and circulation complaints. Walk into a pharmacy, mention leg cramps, and you'll walk out holding a magnesium supplement. But here's the issue. Magnesium mainly works on muscle relaxation, not blood flow. Yes, magnesium helps your muscles tighten and release properly. Yes, it may ease some cramping, but it does nothing to fix the underlying circulation issue. Think of it like this. If your garden hose is kinkeked and only a trickle of water is getting through, magnesium is like trying to solve it by adjusting the sprinkler head. You might see a slight improvement, but you still haven't opened the hose. The first major drawback of relying only on magnesium is that it doesn't improve blood flow. This is the core problem. Magnesium doesn't dilate blood vessels. It doesn't increase oxygen delivery to tissues. It doesn't address arterial stiffness or plaque buildup. When leg symptoms are being driven by poor circulation, which is often the case after 60, magnesium is treating the wrong issue entirely. You may get temporary relief from cramps, but your circulation remains impaired. The second drawback is that digestive side effects are extremely common. Many people can't tolerate magnesium supplements because they cause digestive upset, diarrhea, stomach cramping, nausea. These are very common side effects, especially with magnesium oxide, which is the cheapest and most widely used form in supplements. Some people end up taking doses too low to help just to avoid the discomfort. And if you already have digestive problems, which many seniors do, magnesium can make it worse. The third drawback is that magnesium can interact dangerously with common medications. This is serious and often ignored. Magnesium supplements can interfere with antibiotics, blood pressure medications, bisphosphonates for bone health, and certain diuretics. If you're on multiple medications, which most people over 60 are, magnesium needs careful oversight. Too much magnesium combined with certain medications can cause dangerously low blood pressure or an irregular heartbeat. The fourth drawback is that the relief often doesn't last. I've had countless patients tell me the same story. Magnesium helped at first, but after a few weeks or months, the symptoms returned. That's because they never fixed what was actually creating the problem. The blood vessels are still narrowed, circulation is still poor, oxygen still isn't reaching tissues. Magnesium offered temporary muscle relief, but it didn't repair the highway system that delivers blood to your legs. Now, I'm not saying magnesium is useless, it has its place. If you truly have a magnesium deficiency, supplementing can make sense. But for circulation issues specifically, you need something that actually improves blood flow. And that's where this other vitamin comes in. Let me explain what's really happening inside your body when circulation starts breaking down. Because when you understand this, you'll see exactly why the vitamin I'm about to reveal is so effective. Think of your blood circulation like a highway system. When traffic moves smoothly, oxygen and nutrients reach every cell and you feel energized and strong. But when circulation declines, it's like roads narrowing, exits closing, and traffic stacking up. The early signs are easy to miss, and that's what makes it dangerous. Poor circulation occurs when blood flow becomes sluggish or gets obstructed, especially in your feet and legs. Causes include plaque buildup in arteries, weakened vein valves, high blood pressure, diabetes, sitting too long, and natural aging. Your blood vessels lose their flexibility. They tighten. Blood can't move through as easily. What makes this so dangerous is how quietly it develops. Swollen ankles, cold toes, slight discomfort. People dismiss these as normal aging, but these are serious signals your body is screaming at you. When vessels lose flexibility, clot risk rises dramatically. Without proper blood flow, your body can't clear toxins effectively, leading to inflammation, infections, and faster aging. Professor Dr. Joel Kessler, a leading expert in regenerative medicine, says it plainly. Blood flow is essential to every part of healing and vitality. Without circulation, nothing functions properly. The good news is that when caught early, poor circulation can often be reversed with the right nutritional approach. Not just managed, actually reversed. Let me walk you through 5 warning signs that show your circulation is already compromised. If you recognize yourself in these, pay close attention because the vitamin I'm about to reveal targets every single one. The first warning sign is skin color changes. Have you noticed your feet or ankles appearing pale, bluish, or marked with darker patches? This isn't cosmetic, it's oxygen starvation. When blood isn't flowing properly to your extremities, your skin literally changes color because it's not getting enough oxygen. These areas feel cold to the touch and heal slowly after injury, opening the door to infections. The second warning sign is cramps while walking or at night. A sudden sharp cramp in your calf while walking that makes you stop may be intermittent claudication. No, that's a lack of oxygen in your leg muscles caused by narrowed arteries. Nighttime cramps are even more revealing. They interrupt your sleep and show that your muscles are literally crying out for more oxygen-rich blood. The third warning sign is ongoing tingling and numbness. That pins and needles feeling in your feet, especially after sitting or standing for a while. When it becomes frequent, it points to nerve stress from insufficient blood flow. Your nerves need constant blood supply to function. Without it, you experience tingling and numbness. Over time, this can lead to peripheral nerve damage, affecting balance and dramatically increasing fall risk. The fourth warning sign is cold feet, even on warm days. If your feet feel like ice blocks when the weather is warm, blood isn't reaching your extremities the way it should. This happens when vessels are narrowed or blocked. I've had patients wearing socks to bed in July because their feet feel frozen. This signals arterial issues like atherosclerosis and weakens your feet's natural defenses. The fifth warning sign is varicose and spider veins. Bulging, twisted veins, often bluish or dark purple, are one of the clearest signs of poor circulation. These appear when vein valves weaken, allowing blood to pull in the lower limbs. That causes discomfort, swelling, and that heavy feeling in your legs by the end of the day. Spider veins, those tiny red or purple lines, are also warning signs of compromised vein health. If you're experiencing multiple symptoms, see a vascular specialist. A simple ultrasound can spot problems before they become dangerous. Now, let me tell you about the one vitamin that truly restores leg circulation and fixes these problems at the root. If this is helping you, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who need this information. The vitamin that restores leg circulation after 60 is vitamin B3, also called niacin. Here's why vitamin B3 outperforms magnesium for circulation. It actually expands your blood vessels. This is called vasodilation. When you take vitamin B3, your blood vessels literally widen and relax. Remember that kinkedict hose example? Vitamin B3 UNCs. It opens the pathway so blood can flow freely to your legs and feet. This is completely different from what magnesium does. Magnesium relaxes muscles. Vitamin B3 opens blood vessels. One reduces a symptom. The other repairs the delivery system. The first benefit is natural vasodilation. Vitamin B3 triggers prostaglandin release, which causes blood vessels to expand. That expansion lets more oxygen and nutrients reach your tissues. Within weeks of adequate B3, many people notice big improvements in leg symptoms. Fatigue eases, cramping drops, cold feet warm, and that heavy dragging feeling lifts. The second benefit is cholesterol improvement. Vitamin B3 is one of the most effective nutrients for supporting a healthier cholesterol profile. It lowers bad LDL cholesterol while boosting good HDL cholesterol. That matters because high LDL drives plaque buildup, which is one of the main causes of poor circulation. By balancing cholesterol, vitamin B3 helps prevent fatty deposits that narrow arteries. The third benefit is reduced inflammation in blood vessels. Chronic inflammation damages the inner lining of vessels, making them stiff and narrowed. Vitamin B3 has anti-inflammatory effects that protect and support blood vessel walls, keeping them flexible and responsive. The fourth benefit is clot prevention by improving blood flow and reducing arterial plaque. Vitamin B3 lowers the risk of dangerous clots forming. This is especially important for seniors who face higher clot risks that can lead to stroke or pulmonary embolism. Studies support this. One study found seniors who increased B3 intake had a 40% reduction in leg cramping and numbness within 8 weeks. Another showed longer walking distance and less pain in patients with intermittent claudication. This isn't theory, it's proven science. Here's something most doctors won't tell you. Vitamin B3 deficiency is extremely common after 60, yet it's rarely tested. Why? Because symptoms develop slowly and get blamed on normal aging. Cold feet, tired legs, poor sleep from cramps. Doctors hear this and assume it's just getting older. But in many cases, it's a correctable vitamin B3 deficiency. Your ability to absorb B3 decreases with age. Medications like statins can lower B3 levels, and many seniors aren't eating enough B3-rich foods because they've reduced protein or lost appetite. The result is that circulation declines quietly for years while you try magnesium, compression socks, and other Band-Aid fixes that don't address the real issue. So, where do you get vitamin B3? The best food sources include skinless chicken breast. 100 g provides over 50% of daily needs. Salmon is another strong source. A 3 oz serving provides about 53% of daily requirements. Tuna, especially yellowfin, is one of the richest options. A 3 oz serving provides over 90% of your daily requirement. Eggs help too. One large egg gives about 4% of daily needs. And almonds, where AR4 cup, provides about 25% of daily B3. The recommended daily amount for adults over 60 is 14 to 16 millidollars for women and 16 to 18 millidollars for men. However, if you're already deficient and experiencing symptoms, you may need more at first to restore healthy levels. Some therapeutic studies used 100 to 500 millidollars under medical supervision. Let me give you a practical day of eating. For breakfast, have a 2-egg omelet with spinach and whole grain toast. For a mid-morning snack, eat a 4 cup of almonds. For lunch, have a chicken breast salad with mixed greens and olive oil. For an afternoon snack, try tuna on whole grain crackers. And for dinner, have grilled salmon with roasted vegetables. With this simple day, you're getting well over 100% of your daily B3 needs, along with other circulation-supporting nutrients like protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants. Now, you may notice something called the Nasen flush when you first increase your B3 intake, especially from supplements. This is a harmless warming sensation and skin redness, usually on the face and neck. It lasts 15 to 30 minutes and fades as your body adapts. That flush is actually the vasodilation effect happening. Your blood vessels are opening up. If you want to avoid it, choose time-release Neoyen or get your B3 from food sources, which usually cause a much milder effect. Vitamin B3 works best when paired with healthy habits. You can't just eat chicken and salmon and expect perfect circulation if you're sitting all day or living on processed foods. Small changes create big results. Move more during the day. Even 5 minutes of walking every hour helps. Stay hydrated because dehydration makes blood thicker. Cut down sugar and processed foods to reduce inflammation. And manage stress because chronic stress tightens blood vessels. Let me share a story about my patient Margaret, age 67. She came to me with severe nighttime leg cramps, constantly cold feet, and heavy legs by afternoon. Her doctor gave her magnesium. It helped a bit with cramping, but it didn't solve the problem. When I looked at her diet, she was eating almost no B3-rich foods, mostly toast, cereal, and salads with very little protein. I had her add 1 serving of chicken or fish daily plus a handful of almonds as a snack. Within 2 weeks, her nighttime cramps were less frequent. By week 4, they were almost gone. Her feet felt warmer and the heaviness improved a lot. By week 8, she felt like her energy returned. She slept through the night, her feet were warm, and she could walk much longer without fatigue, all from getting enough vitamin B3 every day. That's the power of fixing the nutritional deficiency that was quietly damaging her circulation. Here's your action plan to start today. First, evaluate your current B3 intake. Look at what you ate yesterday. Are you eating enough B3-rich foods? Second, choose 1 meal today to add a B3-rich food. Maybe eggs for breakfast or chicken at lunch. Third, plan your weekly shopping to include chicken breast, salmon, tuna, eggs, and almonds. Fourth, track your symptoms. Watch your leg cramps, cold feet, tingling, and fatigue over the next few weeks. And fifth, stay consistent. This isn't a quick fix, it's about nourishing your body the right way every single day. If you have symptoms or a family history of circulatory issues, talk with your healthcare provider, especially if you take blood thinners or other medications. Remember this: magnesium relaxes muscles, vitamin B3 opens blood vessels. Both can have value, but for circulation problems specifically, vitamin B3 targets the root cause. Better circulation means sharper brain function, better heart health, stronger legs, better sleep, more energy, and a longer, more active life. Before you go, comment below with your age and where you're watching from. Tell me, have you tried magnesium for leg problems? Did it work long term? I read every comment and love hearing from you. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Many people suffer for years thinking these signs are just aging. This knowledge can truly change lives. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing health tips designed specifically for seniors. Better circulation starts with small steps you can take today. And it all begins with vitamin B3. I'm Dr. Matthew Brooks. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.